In 1935, Topline Financial Credit Union was founded by workers from our local phone company, by people who dedicated their lives to keeping our community connected. At Topline Financial, that dedication lives on because we believe that dreams are achieved when we connect with each other. So if you're dreaming of buying a new home or car, or planning for your future, or saving for that next vacation, connect with us. We'll help you get there, because connected, we all do better.
CCX Sports presents coverage of Lake Conference Girls Soccer. Beautiful fall afternoon for the Wayzata Trojans and the Hopkins Royals. John Jacobson and Sig Lygreen, welcome to Hopkins High School. And Sig, we've come to the end of the regular season here. Section playoffs will start next week. Wayzata having a terrific season. They are ranked number 2 in the state in Class 3A, 12-1-1. A young Hopkins team this year, 4-9 coming into play this afternoon.
Well, that record is misleading. They do have some young players, a lot of freshmen on the team, but they play a good game, and they said, talking to the coach before the game, Sarah Rosenblum tells me that they are ready for this game, and they're going to give Wayzata all they can handle. Hopkins in the blue jerseys, going from right to left. Wind is coming from the left. It may be a factor in some of the punts and the kicks.
Yeah, the wind will be behind Wayzata's back here in the first half. As you look at the starters, Wayzata there on your left, couple of junior goalkeepers, Liv Anderson for Hopkins, Sofia Alvarez for Wayzata. But a good, talented side for Wayzata, as I mentioned, just the one loss and a tie. They lost early in the year to Edina, and Hopkins coming off a win against Mankato West in their most recent match. Both of these teams will be part of the Section 6-3A tournament, which will get underway with quarterfinal round matches next Wednesday.
And it should be an interesting weekend. This weekend is when they're doing the seedings for the sections. We're underway.
Ball into the Wayzata end briefly, and then controlled by the Trojans. Sophie Hawkinson got it across midfield. Played back to the left side, but intercepted there by Wayzata as Hawkinson pushes it down the right side, but out of play.
We're good.
We'll get a throw in for Hopkins.
Yeah.
Throw in, then a header back by Nicole Mahabadi, number 8, back out of play off Hopkins this time, and Hawkinson will throw it in. Sophie Hawkinson is a senior, and her younger sister Lila Hawkinson also on the team, freshman. Well, talented soccer players and basketball players. Another throw in. Instead of just pushing it a few yards further deep down field, get across here and booted back out by Hopkins, and Wayzata will try again. And again, it'll be Sophie Hawkinson on the throw-in. Gets it in play, stopped, return pass. Hawkinson will chip it towards the end. We had a whistle before that. Offside against Wayzata. We'll get a free kick coming up. And let's look at Liv Anderson, junior goalkeeper for Hopkins. Hopkins lost a lot of really good players from last year, as Sig mentioned. Very young team, 6 freshmen on their roster. You'll see quite a few of them here this afternoon, if not all of them. Wayzata with a couple of freshmen on their roster, but definitely a more veteran team. Mostly juniors and seniors lining up for Coach Pesnicker this season. Wayzata will reset on the back end. They'll get it back to Alvarez. And she'll get it out toward midfield. Far side controlled by the Trojans now. Trying to move it up. And now getting a run.
And they have the numbers. There's a shot not
away.
much on it, but
save made there by Anderson.
nice high kick into the wind.
So bounce down the left sideline, and a good job defensively there by Elena Grabowski. Shielded off the Hopkins forward from being able to make a play. So Hyde will drop it back. Eva Nyer playing it ahead. Hawkinson had a touch on the ball, but then intercepted in the midfield area by the Royals. Played back ahead to Sadie Eckert, out of play. Eckert, one of those freshmen, number 8 for Hopkins. As you see, number 8 for Wayzata. Nicole Mahabadi, senior midfielder. Throw in here for Lucy Johnson, one of the captains. She's a junior for the Royals. Out of play off Hopkins. Throw in Wayzata. It's off a Hopkins player. Another throw in for the Trojans. A good strong throw out to midfield. And the header, getting it a few yards ahead, was Lauren Craig. Played out by Hopkins. Throw in coming for Wayzata. Grabowski will take this one. Off the header of Hawkinson. Scramble for control, deflection to the sideline, and played out by Hopkins off of Simone Eason. Quick throw in by Grabowski. She'll chip it back ahead. And then played back to the middle of the field. Wayzata will control there. Chip toward the net by Tenley Sinden, and then another play on the ball for Wayzata, looking to move it ahead, and cleared out by Hopkins.
I don't know how she got down there to make that stop. That was a very impressive individual play.
Yeah, initially it looked like they weren't going to get a scoring chance, but then Wayzata did get one. Now they'll put it toward the net again. Header toward the side, but still in the box here. Short pass ahead. Good block on that shot attempt.
It's another cross.
And knocked out of play, but this will be a corner kick. Allie Gray knocked it out of play. We'll get corner kick coming. Our first corner tonight. Tenley Sinden. A good season for Wayzata this year. She'll set it up here, puts it in front, but right at Liv Anderson. Sinden on the season, 15 goals and 10 assists to lead the Trojans. Anderson with the long goal kick toward midfield, header, but then controlled by Wayzata's Grabowski. Playing it to the back line, and then all the way to Alvarez again off the foot of Abby Beal. Comes back to Beal. Moves it to midfield. Picked off there by Hopkins. Takeaway by Mahabadi. Up the left side. Sinden looking things over. She gets cut off from the ball. And pushed out by Hopkins, and Wayzata will have to reset. Throwing coming from Lily Hawkinson. Header, and that is out of play. Off of Mitchell. Megan Mitchell, one of the Hopkins captains, number 5. Turn, and then a pass toward the front of the net, and a good clear by Hopkins as Sophie Hawkinson was up there. There's Alex Filou who had that pass. Try again here, trying to get it to the middle. Skips past Filou. There's Sinden. And puts it wide of the net. Out of play. Goal kick coming for Hopkins. Played just over 7 minutes here in the first half. No score. Hopkins and Wayzata. John Jacobson, Sick Ligre. First of a girls-boys doubleheader. Trojans and the Royals boys playing a little bit after 7 p.m. tonight. Also live here on CCX.
Still battling forward. Wayzata trying to get possession, and they do. We have a foul called against Wayzata.
So I mentioned a nice day to play, but really the first day we've had where it feels like fall. We had such a warm September, and now we're in the mid-60s here this afternoon, and more weather more befitting October 1st, right?
I'm not sure if that was good news or bad.
Well, right. Depends on how you feel about fall and winter that will follow. Here's Sophie Hawkinson. Pass out in front of shot. Oh, what a stop by Anderson. Point blank on Lauren Craig, who had taken the Hawkinson pass, and Anderson comes up with a tremendous stop.
He'll see it again. The pass. Nice cross. Right to it. Takes a shot right away, and Levinus right there sliding in front of the forward to make the save. Big save. Wayzata moving the ball well.
Ava Nair moved it out to the left and back to the middle it comes to Mahabadi. Chipped ahead then by Grabowski, and Hopkins gets the clear and moves it back out of play. And Wayzata will try again from their side of midfield. Whistle foul on Hopkins on Wagner.
Just a little bit of a push on the back. Call by center referee.
Ava Nair. The free kick, got it deep. It's loose. Anderson comes up, makes another stop. Still loose, put out in front. Anderson again with the save. Well, she has stopped Lauren Craig 3 times here in the last minute and a half. It does go over the end line, so we'll have another corner kick, but Anderson's been outstanding and busy in the last 90 seconds here. Corner, header, oh, it goes off the post.
Wow.
Good header, or good shot by Senden, or cross rather, by Senden on the corner. As you see that shot go wide and out of play, we'll get a goal kick for Hopkins. But another opportunity as we look at it again. Here's the first try.
Nice.
And then Anderson got back up, quickly recovered, and then here's the corner. Corner, header off the goal post.
So far, Hopkins dodging the bullet.
Wayzata will get a third corner kick here, all in the last 3 minutes.
And she's a left footer, so it'll hook naturally into the goal area.
Send in with the kick, header, but got headed the other way by Hyde, and out of play, goal kick coming for Hopkins. Hyde, who had just missed on that shot that went off the post a few moments ago. Another opportunity here, but couldn't get it directed toward the net. So Anderson, keeper, will get it away on the goal kick. Hopkins, I mentioned on the season, just 4 wins, and they've had trouble scoring the ball. They had one match early in the season against Kennedy where they scored 7 goals. That was kind of an outlier. Their other matches combined, they've only scored 5 total.
Yeah, a little short of the scoring department. They have a throw for Hopkins.
Yeah. Discussion for Wayzata on who that actually was off, but players unfortunately don't have a say.
No, they don't.
Deflected here, and Wayzata will control again near the midfield area. Comes back onto the foot of Mahabadi.
And here they come again, but Hopkins defense coming back. That'll be a goal kick.
Anderson will take the goal kick again.
Hopkins having a tough time getting the ball out of their thirds of the zone.
Yeah, it's been all Wayzata.
Now Anderson with the punt.
Good kick away toward midfield. Wayzata, again, they've done this a few times, Seg. They'll just reset back on the backhand. Alvarez feeding the pass up to Beal and then back to Alvarez.
And that's what you want to do. Bring the ball back, get control, see what the defense gives you. Hopkins not finally trying to send somebody up on top to give them a little bit of pressure. Here come the Trojans again.
Yeah, Nair to Hawkinson and then back to Mahabadi. Well played. Race for the ball here. Senden battling with Lucy Johnson for possession. It goes off of Johnson. We'll get on the corner for Wayzata.
They stop the offensive play, but they have to be careful about giving up this many corner kicks.
Senden goes with a short pass this time. Played out in front. Oh, and then the back end saved by one of the defenders. It was Sophie Hashka that was on guarding that far post as the ball got behind Anderson. But it stays out, and then we stay at 0-0. 14 minutes into the first half.
Hawkinson with the throw. Going back and forth in the midfield area.
Hopkins now gaining control. They'll chip it toward the middle.
First time Hopkins has gone beyond the center line.
Kicked by Alvarez, but her pass intercepted. Picked off there by Mary Odell. Lost it. And back to Wayzata's possession. Onto the foot of Nair. Out to midfield and out of play. Craig couldn't catch up to it to keep it in. Throw in Hopkins. To the sideline. Possession kept by Wayzata. Middle of the field. Nobody in a white jersey there. And Hopkins, a strong kick across midfield.
It's a 1-on-4 possession by Wayzata.
Beal with the pass. Missed Hawkinson with that pass. Now picked up by Craig. Getting it back to Sophie Hawkinson.
There's a race.
Looking ahead here. Senden with it. Senden with a shot at a goal. Beautifully set up from the back end. The pass ahead to Sophie Hawkinson. And then Tenley Senden finishes for her 16th goal of the season. And it's 1-0 Wayzata.
Here you see it. On the left side, here's the nice shot, left-footed. See it again, number 18. Put it where the keeper is not, to the near side of the net for a 1-0 lead. Here, look at number 18. Tell me something.
Hawkinson with her 7th assist of the season. 4th on the team in that category behind Craig, Hyde, and Senden. Well, Wayzata, after some early opportunities, finally able to cash in, and that was just beautiful play, starting quickly getting into midfield, and then Hawkinson with a perfect pass. Senden gets behind the defender without going offside, and great left-footed shot for the goal.
Yeah, she turned on the Jets just before she got to the last line of defenders, and then was able to get the shot.
Now
Here
they'll
we go
do it
again.
again. Anderson coming out, got a foot on it and helps break that up.
Hopkins defense comes back to save that one. Anderson was way out of the goal area.
Nice little move there by Royals. Stayed in play and let go out.
Yep,
No,
it
it
went
went out. We're going to throw in back upfield for Wayzata. Now Hawkinson throwing it in off of Sophie Hawkinson. Comes to Craig. Craig out in front. It's deflected away. Again, it's Hashka there. 17 defensively for Hopkins. Well, chipped ahead. Boy, scramble for it and then played out by Hopkins. You know, they've given up chances, but I think Hopkins has defended well here, Sig, in the first 18 minutes.
They have defended extremely well, given the opportunities that Wayzata has set up. 3 or 4 of those were point blank, and she stood her ground. The one that did go in, I don't think she had her prayer to get to that one.
Lucy Johnson on the throw-in.
Nice poke pass. Just went over the touchline for a throw for Wayzata.
Trying to challenge the play there was Sochi Smith, 18 for Hopkins, but Wayzata successfully playing keep away. Out of play, though, they missed on that pass, and Hopkins will have the throw in from the far side. Back to the midfield area. Hopkins will push it ahead, and missing on the header was Odell. Cleared by Wayzata, and Hopkins got it back, but couldn't connect on that pass throw in for Wayzata. Sophie Hawkinson. Back it comes to Nair, senior defender. Long lead pass again. Good break up there by Gray, and then the whistle and Hopkins foul. Sig.
Looks like it. Let's see where they place it. Over to the referee. By the way, Mark Backlund is the center referee. Lewis Wheeler, AR1. And Stuart Altman is AR2 for this match.
Tony Pesnicker, veteran coach here for Wayzata, trying to get them back to the state tournament again, which they are more often than not, although it's been a while since a state title, often right in the mix of state finalists. And
I don't remember the number of times they've been to state, but it's been a lot.
Pass up on the left side. Here come the Wayzata again. Chance, and then good job to get it away from Craig so she couldn't get a scoring opportunity. Well defensed by Hopkins. Now it does result in a corner kick, but they took away what would have been a point-blank shot there for Lauren Craig.
It's a good defensive move that time.
Craig will take the corner now. It's the first time we've seen it on that side of the pitch. All the other corners have come from the near side as we look at it.
Ooh, a little
Too
deep.
strong there, yeah. Hopkins will clear and out. Throw in. Taken by Wayzata, by Lila Hawkinson. Off the head there of Mahabadi. Race for the ball. Sendin plays it off to her left. Here's Grabowski with it. Intercepted briefly, or Mitchell came in to disrupt the play. Long shot away there and a hard one, but over the net and out of play.
Not a
Rifled
bad
shot there.
Yeah, not a bad idea. It's way out, but you can catch the keeper napping, and you can get yourself an easy goal. Good shot. Here we see it again.
Craig gets free, finds his opening. Man, she gets some power there, but it's too high and over the Hopkins net. Back to live action here. We've passed the midway point of the first half. 1-0 on goal by Tenley Senden. Here's Craig again turning. The goal opportunity a moment ago. Drop pass, shot away, saved by Anderson and covers up. Sarah Hyde, senior midfielder, with that shot. Anderson, another save. Wayzata, possession again. Ella Hawkinson will drop it back. And pushed ahead by Beal. Deflection out of play. Throw in coming for Wayzata. Lily Wagner got in front of that pass attempt for Wayzata, making the Trojans reset. Now they'll transition back. Intercepting their midfield. Pass comes to Sophie Hawkinson, right side. Hawkinson shot away. Oh, and it got loose. Another attempt. It's blocked by Anderson off of the foot of Hyde. And out of play.
And again, Wayzata threatening. Nice cross. Yeah, two white jerseys not able to make connection.
Anderson with the kick to midfield. And then back again, Wayzata with possession. Short pass ahead. Intercepted by Hopkins. Ballou getting it again for Wayzata. Drop it back.
Wayzata doing a great job on these 50-50s.
Nyer with it. Plays it up the left side. Comes back to Nyer. Intercepted there by Hopkins.
Nice takeaway.
Ball played to the middle of the field. Eason pushes it right side and a little too far out in front there. The carry Houston and out. So throw in for Wayzata. And really the first sig that they've had on their side of midfield. Long pass ahead. Comes Craig. Oh, gets tripped up. And a well-defended Megan Mitchell. Played the ball, so no foul there. It's a strong, solid defensive play by the senior.
You see it again. Being marked up pretty good by Mitchell, number 5. Back to live action.
Comes in front, chipped and deflected by Hopkins toward the sideline. Out of play. They'll throw in. First, we're going to have a substitution for Wayzata as Julia Maroon, number 7, senior midfielder, will come in. It's off of Hopkins. Looks like it'll be a corner sig.
First 2!
And again, it'll be a lefty.
Senden's the lefty.
Right.
In front.
Headed away by Hopkins. Maroon trying to chase down for the Trojans. Has possession. And then taken off the ball there by Odell. Drop pass comes to Lila Hawkinson now. Hawkinson with a shot and on a bounce grabbed by Anderson. Now to 13 minutes to play here in the first half. 1-0 Wayzata. Cross midfield and pass too far for Sophie Hawkinson from Hyde. Out of play, throw in will come for Hopkins. Hashka on the throw in.
Waiting for a substitution.
Hashka, one of the seniors, and we talked about Hopkins being a young team, but they're not all young. I mean, they have several veterans who are helping these younger players get acclimated to varsity ball, and some good leadership, I think, for this Hopkins team. It just hasn't translated into a lot of wins, but I think they feel good about the players they're putting out there night in and night out.
Here they come again.
Hawkinson, and who's that off of? Off of her. Yeah, she was marked up there on the back end.
Be a goal kick. Here comes Liv Anderson.
To the sideline, controlled by Hopkins, out of play, off the Royals. Throw incoming for Lila Hawkinson. Able to play it into Maroon. Quick touch on the ball and then back to Nair. Nair, pass back to Beal. And up to Lila Hawkinson. Back to Beal. And out of play on her long kick. Throw in, it's headed by Wayzata, back out of play. Throw in off the hands there of Johnson. Battle midfield, won there by Wayzata Sarah Hyde. Maroon up the left side. Picked off by White Hopkins. Wayzata will turn it back. Sophie Hawkinson, nice little step around move. Puts it toward the middle. Here's Sendin again. And goes off of Hashka and out. And stayed between Sendin and the net. Didn't allow a scoring chance, but they do give up a corner kick again.
And again, the Hopkins defense comes up big.
Here's Craig on the corner. Lost it to the front. Headed by Hopkins, a turn. And then played away. That was Megan Mitchell that got the header off the corner kick for Hopkins. Lead pass ahead, but too far in front of Gabby Giesecke, and the junior unable to get to that ball, and it comes back to Wayzata. Left side, Sophie Hawkinson, then a header. Mike Craig, but that's cleared. Hawkinson again. Drop pass, a turn. Lyle Hawkinson. Onto the foot there of Mahabadi. In deep, she'll put it out in front. Header, and headed wide. Well, there's a perfect setup by Mahabadi, but Sarah Hyde off of her head and wide of the Hopkins net.
That was a great setup. Watch this, coming from the cross, right here, nice and high. There's a header, just off target. Nice play.
And we stay at 1-0 with 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Out of play, throw in coming, Wayzata. Lyle Hawkinson and off the head of Sendin. Ball in the air, Maroon gets a head on it. Lyle Hawkinson will drop it back and reset with Nair on the back end. Short pass onto Sendin's foot, trying to squeeze between a couple defenders and can't. Comes back to Anderson and she'll play it away for Hopkins here. Maroon got a foot on it first for Wayzata off the goal kick. And Craig with a nice move. Cross it to Hyde in front. Deflected away. Oh, she just missed the net. I guess it wasn't deflected by Hopkins at all.
That just missed.
Yeah.
See right here.
Yep, no, that's clearly missed.
Tried to get a left-footed shot. Didn't have the accuracy that she wanted, but again, making some attempts.
So a couple good opportunities for her, but unable to cash in so far. Was Hyde, and we roll on at 1-0. Throw in for Wayzata.
Again, Wayzata managed to get control of these 50-50s.
Sendin put it to the front, but Craig had slipped there. Now gets up, gets possession again. 1-on-4, shot away and fired it just high. Well, you can see what strength she has on her kicks.
That's incredible. Yeah, that's some power behind that.
Lauren Craig, just a sophomore, second leading goal scorer behind Sendin. Has 11 goals and 13 assists coming into play today.
Watch this kick. Just wham. You can hear that rebound all the way up in the press box. It's a battle in the corner. It's going to be a throw for Hopkins.
Getting free is Hyde. Gets another opportunity.
Oh, wow.
Stop made by Anderson. Comes back to Sophie Hawkinson. Hawkinson steps around another defender in deep. Trying to put it in front. It went off a Hopkins player. We'll have a corner kick coming for Wayzata. Again, Hyde. This time denied by Anderson. Another terrific save by the junior.
Kind of leapt out there and put the hand up just at the nick of time.
Shot away here, and it's high and out of play. They're not lacking for shots, Sig.
Yep, but they're
not a ton of them on goal lately, though.
Yeah, if you look over at the stats, they're shooting 44% shot on goal, percentage-wise. So you're right, they're getting a lot of shots, but not on goal. And the ones that they have been on goal have been mostly stopped by Anderson, except for that one that went in. On the outside.
Cross here. Loose in front, shot away. Anderson makes the save and then covers up. Sendin making a bid for her second goal. Good effort by Mahabadi even to get it to the front of the net. Then in the end, Anderson makes another save. It's the goal kick toward midfield. Misaki couldn't control it. It's right back to Wayzata's possession. Up the left side goes Grabowski.
Well, they've been moving the ball up so well all match long. And I think this is going to be a goal kick. Yep.
Houston able to shield off Sendin from getting a touch or trying to get possession again.
This is that last save. Great job keeping the ball in front of her, keeping her eye on it, and then scooping it up.
Sophie Hawkinson. Cross save made by Anderson. Knocked out of her hands there by Craig. Off of her, and the goal kick coming for Hopkins. On a play, Hopkins unable to connect on a pass. We'll get a throw in for Wayzata. Break up on that play by Wagner. 22 for Hopkins. Maroon pass missed too far. Trying to get it to Mahabadi. Goal kick for Hopkins. Down to 90 seconds to play here in the first half. Off of Hopkins again. Norla Carlin, another captain for Hopkins, another senior defender, 23. Sophie Hawkinson gets it to Hyde. Hyde gets some room for herself. Her shot gets blocked. And a whistle on Wayzata. Mitchell again defending for Hopkins.
Second foul on Wayzata.
Strong ball played toward the Wayzata end, but not on net, as played first by Lila Hawkinson. Back to Alvarez now briefly with the ball there was Kisaki, but didn't do anything with it. Hopkins and they get a short pass completed, but it's intercepted by Wayzata. Down to 10 seconds to go. And that will do it for the first half. Still a goal for Tenley Sendin. In the 16th minute, her 16th goal of the season has put the Wayzata Trojans ahead of the Hopkins Royals 1-0 at halftime. We'll take a break. We'll come back. More Lake Conference girls soccer, the Trojans and the Royals coming up next.
At Topline Financial Credit Union, we love getting to be part of our members' big moments. Whether it's making home improvements, going to school, building a business, or even getting married. An interest-only home equity line of credit with payments as low as $50 per month can help you get there. It's just one of the ways we're helping our members on their financial journeys. Become a Topline member and let us be a part of yours, because connected, we all do better.
First day of October 2024, last game of the regular season for Wayzata and Hopkins in high school girls soccer, and it's 1-0. Trojans leading the Royals. John Jacobson, Sig Liggery. As we look at highlights from the first 40 minutes of play, and Sig, a lot for the white, blue, and gold of Wayzata as far as ball control, but Hopkins has been stingy. Liv Anderson's been solid. The defense has made some good plays, and Anderson, especially early, coming up with some big stops, 3 right in a short time there against number 5, Lauren Craig. Good pass here from Hawkinson to Sendon. This is the lone goal. Sendon putting it away for her 16th of the season. That game with 24-14 to go in the first half. Didn't end the opportunities for Wayzata, though. The header there going wide off the by Sarah Hyde. And Hyde getting another chance here, but pushed a shot wide. And this time, Hyde stopped by Anderson. Came up big in that first half. Look at the numbers, Sig, in the first half as a score, but man, look at the shots and the shots on goal.
It's one-sided for Wayzata, so they are way up on stats. However, they're only up by 1 goal. So Hopkins hanging in there, and their defense and their goalkeeper is keeping them in the match.
Second half on the way. Wayzata Hopkins. More to come live here on CCX after this.
In 1935, Topline Financial Credit Union was founded by workers from our local phone company, by people who dedicated their lives to keeping our community connected. At Topline Financial, that dedication lives on because we believe that dreams are achieved when we connect with each other. So if you're dreaming of buying a new home or car, or planning for your future, or saving for that next vacation, connect with us. We'll help you get there, because connected, we all do better.
Ready for the start of the second half. Wayzata Hopkins girls soccer in the Lake Conference. Wayzata up on Hopkins by a score of 1-0. Trojans, we mentioned at the top, ranked number 2 in the state in Class 3A, 12-1-1 on the season. Hopkins coming in at 4-9. Section play will begin a week from Wednesday. Wayzata, if they continue to win, Sig, they would host that section final in a couple of Thursdays. There you see White Bear Lake number 1, Wayzata number 2. Edina defending champs 7-1-5 at 3. Then Woodbury, East Ridge, Spring Lake Park, Stillwater, Lakeville North, Buffalo, and Maple Grove rounding out the top 10. Maple Grove having a good season, wrapped up the Northwest Suburban Conference Championship last night. They have a chance to be the top seed, perhaps in 5-3A. And we're ready to go with the start of the second half.
As we saw in the stats, Wayzata way up on opportunities. Good news for Hopkins is they're only down by 1.
Mm-hmm.
And how many times have we seen a team up or trailing 1-0 get 1 breakaway and they can tie it up?
Sophie Hawkinson on the throw-in.
We'll see what kind of an adjustment they make for Wayzata. They've been getting the shots, but not that much on goal.
Controlled and kept in play. Shot away, comes free in front. Send in right there with Hyde. Hyde with a shot that gets blocked. Trying to squeeze a pass through there was Mahabadi, looking to get it to Craig, couldn't do so. Back up the sideline, kept in play by Wayzata. Grabowski, Sophie Hawkinson. Craig in a tough spot, but goes off of Mitchell here. Now we'll get our first corner of the second half. And what, number 7, Sig, 9 on the night for?
Total corners 9.
Go with the short pass here. Craig, return pass, shot ahead, but out of play. Too high on the shot. Sendon, goal kick for Anderson and Hopkins.
And again, not really getting on target. Well, half the problem is that when Wayzata starts to attack inside the 20-yard line, Hopkins pulls his midfielders back, and they got 9 people in the back.
Alex Vieux, number 4, getting it off to 2. That's Carolyn Voss, the freshman. Hopkins plays it out. Voss will throw it right back in. Out front, shot away and a goal. Had enough room there. Nicole Mahabadi, the senior, scores. And it's 2-0. 4th of the season for the senior captain.
Yes, he again gets a clear shot, takes it. But Anderson leading the other way. You see it again from this angle. Yeah, Anderson was caught leaning to her left. The ball came to her right. Nice placement by Mahabadi.
Two nothing in favor of the Trojans.
And I'll bet you that's exactly what Coach Pesnicker was talking about to the team at the halftime. Get a quality shot. Just don't turn and shoot at random. Make sure you know where you want to place the ball.
Voss, nice little step around move. Freshman trying to push it further up and then knocked on a play by Hotchka. Voss quickly back in. Mahabadi will turn and play it off to her right. It's Grabowski there. Broken up out of play. Throw in though for Hawkinson. Sophie Hawkinson ahead to Hyde. Sarah Rosenblum, second-year head coach of Hopkins. There on the far side. Played here at Hopkins, 2007 grad. Another corner coming for Hopkins, or excuse me, for Wayzata. On the corner, right out in front of Anderson, gets a piece of it, didn't pull it all the way in though, and then Senden maybe rushed her shot a little bit and missed on the far side, out of play, and a good goal kick coming for Hopkins.
Anderson with a nice kick. Picked up by the Wayzata midfield. See, here's the problem when you only have one up front. It's very difficult to get going on your offense.
Grabowski couldn't keep it in play.
So now we have a good opportunity for Hopkins with the throw, getting their people up front. See if they can mount an attack.
Throw in, though deflected and then controlled quickly by Wayzata. Voss, left side pass a little too far out in front of Senden. And Hotchka gets there first, although plays it out, and it'll go right back to Wayzata's. Senden on the throw in. Quickly back to Voss. Voss will drop it back and they'll reset. 22 is Ella Brinza, new into the game this half. On the back end. Hyde. Push it all the way back out. Hawkinson. And that's off of Hopkins. Corner kick coming. Ball going off of Sadie Eckert. Corner. Number 11 here in the day for Wayzata. Senden.
Okay, let's go, Blue.
Good. Right out in front and a goal. There's Hyde, got her goal. We saw her miss a few times. Got frustrated in the first half, and he didn't miss on this one. A great pass, too, from Senden, and it's 3-0.
See the Hopkins players gathering in front of the goalkeeper, talking about what happened. You see it again, nicely placed, and it's a nice easy tap. Here it is. Look at this. Nice camera shot there. Perfect.
Sarah
Hyde gets it.
Excuse me, Six Hyde with her 13th goal of the season. She's second to Senden in goal scoring. Senden now with 16 and Hyde with 13. And Wayzata with 2 quick goals here in the first 6 minutes of the second half to expand their lead to 3-0. Throw in coming from Hashka. Loaded by Voss, back out. Hashka will do it again. Cleared by Wayzata, back across midfield. Trying to move from defense to offense. Craig gets knocked down. We'll get a whistle called against Mitchell. Craig a little bit shaken up there, but she'll play on here. She had a couple of scoring opportunities as well in the first half. Wasn't able to cash in. And now Senden coming to check on her younger teammate. We got a free kick coming here for Wayzata. Nair looks it toward the net. Anderson punches it out. Ball is loose. Hopkins can't clear. Good takeaway by Grabowski, and then goes off a Hopkins player. He'll set up another corner kick for Wayzata.
Corner number 12 for the Trojans for the game. And they've been very accurate getting that corner kick into the goal area.
Send in.
That's a rocket.
As you say that, he launches it behind the net.
Sail one behind the net, yeah.
Well, you're right, Sig. I mean, up until that point, they've all been right around the net. They haven't all resulted in shots on net, but they've been giving their teams opportunities, certainly.
Yes, yeah, they've been on target.
Anderson on the goal kick. But it's again Wayzata controlling, as they have really almost all match with possession time. Hopkins going to clear. Wayzata will throw in from their own end. Voss looking upfield. With Sophie Hawkinson. That gets blocked by Hashka. Trying to feed it through there, but a good play in the back end by Wayzata to close up the defense. Tessa Mercer was the forward down there for Hopkins. The Royals couldn't complete the pass. Throw in here for Hopkins.
And again, taken away and controlled by the Trojans. Back to Alvarez.
Alvarez with their first touch on the ball here in the second half. It's it off to Voss. A little touch pass, but Hawkinson missing on that one, trying to get it to Voss, but Hopkins unable to take advantage of it. That goes out of play off Mercer. Throw in by Voss. Blue, Sophie Hawkinson. Pass broken up. Here comes Grabowski. Midfield. Chip ahead. Long pass. Down the left side, and Alvarez will pick it up. Alvarez will get it off to Voss. Sophie Hawkinson, lead pass too far out in front of Lauren Craig, played out by Hopkins. Resulted in another throw in.
And Wayzata getting the ball back on the field quickly.
Hello, Sophie Hawkinson to the far corner with a goal.
I was watching that ball from our vantage point. You can see it curving, and I'm thinking that ball is going to be trouble. Just into the upper right corner with a nice arc. Watch this. Nice high shot. Look, see it curving? Just under the crossbar. Anderson, no chance to get that one. Look at this again. Absolutely perfect.
Hawkinson, her second point tonight, her first goal, her sixth goal of the season. Lou on the assist. And Sig, 3 goals in the first 10.5 minutes, and all those opportunities that were denied in the first half.
Yep.
Wayzata putting in the back of the net here in the second, and all of a sudden it's 4-0.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. The shots are coming to fruition. They're taking more shots. They're getting on goal. They've increased their on goal percentage to 60%.
A hesitation move, then a touch pass. Another
step
opportunity,
around.
a shot away, and this one high. That was a good play to get it in scoring position by Craig, and then put it to Sendin and shot over the net. Anderson with the goal kick, headed there by Sophie Hawkinson. Squared away. Out of play by Hopkins. Sophie Hawkinson will throw it in. Lou, short pass. It's just Craig again. Craig with a shot. Anderson got a piece of it, then it caromed off the crossbar. Still endangered. Hopkins trying to clear, and finally Hashka does. I think the last ball caught Grabowski in the face, kind of. Oh, he's like, all right.
She says, yeah, you can read her lips. She says she's okay. Talking to Mark Backlund, that's the center referee. She says, I'm
Well,
fine.
you want to make sure it's not an injury, and also that it's not a head injury too, right?
Exactly.
The referees are cognizant of that, and so just a couple of questions for Grabowski, and she assured the referee that she's all right, and we play on. Look at it again. Oh, right there,
Right in
Sig,
the
yeah.
face, yeah, right in the face.
Elena Grabowski says, I'm all right, and she'll get the throw in here for Wayzata. Pass ahead left side, trying to feed it all the way through to Sophie Hawkinson. Cut off there by Hashka. Bonnet's over the end line. We'll get another corner coming for Wayzata. We've seen all of these. Sig, on one side it'll be Sendin. The right footed kick has gone to Craig. Lauren Craig will set up another one here. And sophomore puts it in front. Deflected. Anderson makes the save. Makes
Nice
the stop
play.
on Hyde. Hawkinson got knocked down in front and was looking for foul call. None came.
Now that one was nicely placed and shot right at Anderson, making a good save.
Ball comes to Lane.
Wasp poked that one out.
Throw in by Hashka. Wayzata will pass it back as Mahabadi to Brinza, then across midfield. Out of play. Last touched by Hopkins. Quick throw in by Sendin to Craig. Lucy Johnson defending her. Craig gets free. Keeps it in play, puts it in front, but all the way past the net. Race for the ball and touched out there by Bolin, and going to throw in for Hawkinson. Boy, a substitute, quick whistle, and Alexi Bloom, junior defender number 6 in, replacing Grabowski. Hawkinson throw in. Shot away, and this will hit the near side of the net, out of play, off of Neyer's foot. Take away by Wayzata. Craig goes down. Really toughly defended there by Mitchell. This one over the end line, we will get another corner for Wayzata.
Number 6 for this half. 14 overall.
Craig puts it out front, kind of skips past a couple of players, and taken away by Hopkins. Odell trying to get the short pass completed. Lead pass ahead, Mercer trying to catch up with it, but Wayzata got there first.
Good reaction by the Wayzata defense, coming back to take that ball away from the offense.
High descending now. Wayzata back on the attack, would take away by the Royals.
That was a nice takeaway. Coming back to Boston. She's going to advance the ball up.
Moss to the middle, header toward the net, a little roll to Anderson. Easy pickup for her. Reminder, if you're watching on this Tuesday night, boys soccer to come within the hour. Hopkins and Wayzata. Jake Wilcox and Siglagery on the call of that one.
That should be fun too.
Ball played ahead by Craig to Sendin and Mitchell. Good job to take it away from her. Mitchell's really played well defensively tonight for Hopkins. Makes another good play there. Corner kick coming for Sendin. Just shot away, and it's wide. Corner kick for Hopkins. Now the shot by Neyer. Goal kick away. Lou got a foot on it for Wayzata. They possess it again. Voss taking the pass from Hyde. Voss, nice little move. Trying to get past Odell there, still with it. Before giving a ball up to Sendin. Sendin shot away and just missed the far corner of the net.
Good idea. She had an angle and decided to take it.
Sendin had the only goal of this first half. Had an assist on the Hyde goal here in the second half. Mahabadi, or excuse me, Neyer and Sendin both coming in sick, probably done for the night. They've played strong matches. We'll get some other players opportunities to play. Sophie Hawkinson denied on the save by Anderson. Mitchell chipping it in the air, and then a header by Hashka. Hyde gets it back, shot, that gets blocked. Voss trying to control it, but instead it's Hopkins has it. And Smith, and we had a injured player back up field for Hopkins, Lucy Johnson. Let's see if she got the wind knocked out of her on the ball on a shot attempt, or
I couldn't really tell. Trainer comes out, is talking to her.
Kind of holding her back. Maybe took
Yeah.
the ball in the back. And she'll walk off, though, thankfully, under her own power. Just hide with the shot. Yeah, he had a square in the back.
Yeah, that's smart.
Royals will get a couple of other players. Kennedy Fowler into the match. June Thomas. Both freshmen. Goal kick by Anderson. Bounces to midfield. Trojans have it. Trying to work it through was Craig, but Hopkins able to clear it. Midfield throw-in coming for Wayzata by Bloom. And all the way back again to Alvarez. Alvarez will feed it off to her left to Voss. Voss dropping it back. Brinza headed at midfield there by Thomas before Wayzata got possession again. Craig playing it through, and
Defender stopped that one. The Hopkins defenders are doing a pretty good job this game, coming back and making those blocks.
making a play again on Senden. Had the one goal, as we mentioned, but certainly had opportunities for more. It's over 19 minutes to play here in the second half. 1-0 at halftime, but 3 Wayzata goals in the first 10.5 minutes. That put this one away for the Trojans in the second half. Hawkinson's crossing pass get broken up. Wayzata will take it back at midfield and reset. On to Voss's foot. Voss, a little step in move. She's got some room there. Trying to pass the ball through. Who got a foot on it. Drops it back. Hyde puts it on net, and Anderson the save. Anderson's kick stopped by Wayzata and then cleared out by Hopkins off of Eckert. And Lila Hawkinson, number 10, back in. And out comes Craig, who didn't appear in scoring, but she was active tonight and right in on a lot of that offensive action. Now through ball coming through. Voss got tripped up. No call.
Yeah, asking for a foul, but nothing. There's number 2. I've really been impressed by Voss. She's a freshman, number 2 for Wayzata. Great handling skills and very aggressive.
Lila Hawkinson. Milou. Now Sophie Hawkinson will run it down. Good play. Well, it was a push. That's why she was able to get away. Hosh got her off the ball, but got whistled for it. So
That'll do it. Sometimes that's not a bad play.
cross and headed by Hyde wide. Goal kick coming for Hopkins. Abby Beal back into the match for Wayzata. Alex Villu out. To the sideline, out off of Hopkins. Throw in by Bloom. Off of Hashka and out. No, not out. Kept in play. Wayzata gaining control at the midfield. Nice little touch pass there by Maroon to Lila Hawkinson. Surveying the field. Now turns. And drops it back. Good play. Didn't force that sig. Dropped it back and gets it to Beal.
Good movement in the midfield.
Beal will launch one. Skips past Hawkinson. Now to Hyde. Turning. Hyde with a shot. With the crossbar out of play. Hyde with a goal tonight. Our 13th of the season. Here's Maroon. Got a little room there. Now we'll drop it back. Lila Hawkinson. And back it comes to Brinza. And intercepted. Take away by Smith of Hopkins. Deflection on the crossing attempt there by Wagner. Off of Smith again, but Wayzata gets it back and he'll clear it back across midfield. Hyde. Good through ball here. Here's Senden. Senden, stop, puts it off. Sophie Hawkinson. On the sideline, Hawkinson taken off her foot and cleared out by Mitchell. Knocked down though by Gerber. Comes to the sideline and out of play. Off Hopkins. We're going to throw in for Trojans. Lila Hawkinson. Jaden Zuber, number 3. Paige Welliver, number 13 in. And Hyde and Senden get a well-deserved rest here.
They've been pretty busy. Opportunity now for the rest of the Wayzata girls to get into the match.
Maroon knocking it down for Wayzata, number 7. Take away from her by Sochi Smith. And out of play, unable to control that pass. Hopkins. Get the throw in off of Smith's head though, and right back to Wayzata. Ball comes to Voss. Play to the middle of the field. Out of the left side to Sophie Hawkinson. Hawkinson goes down. And ball taken by Odell. Odell feeding it on the right. On the play, that's off Lila Hawkinson. Throw in coming for Hopkins. Oshka. And they squeeze it up the right sideline to Modeline. And all the way back to Alvarez. Played by Beal. Alvarez drives it up center of the field. Hopkins got possession. Cleared left side by Lila Wagner. Out of play though. Throw in for Wayzata. Be taken by Bloom. Down to the foot there of Gerber. Back to Bloom. Brinza. And up to Lila Hawkinson. Short pass controlled there by Gerber. Brinza now will drive it upfield. Sent right back by Hashka. All the way to Alvarez. Across midfield come the Trojans. Lila Hawkinson to Maroon. Not a Voss. Voss,
look at this.
Nice little step around move. Crossing it in front and couldn't connect on the pass intended for Zuber. But boy, a couple of really nice moves by the freshman, Carolyn Voss.
Well, she's been very impressive this game. Really knows how to move the ball, steps around the defender. She's only a freshman. Good heavens, she's going to be something else. She's listed as a defender, but now she's playing up on top. Be a throw for Wayzata.
Bloom on the throw in. Drive it toward the net, a header by Hopkins, almost an own goal though. It went off of Mitchell and then off Anderson's hand. We'll have a corner kick coming for Wayzata. We're inside of 10 minutes to go in the match. Anderson in the right spot to make sure that one didn't get past her. Now there'll be Voss on the corner.
Nice
Right out front, Anderson punches it out, and then follow-up try well out of play. Goal kick, Hopkins. Out toward midfield. Wayzata got possession. Oh, Voss gets, or excuse me, Zuber gets knocked down. Wayzata on the free kick now after the foul.
It's been a very clean game in terms of fouls.
Lyle Hawkinson played away from her by Odell and out. Hawkinson will get it right back in. Missed, didn't quite connect to Voss on the pass. Maroon, drop it back to Hawkinson. Chips it toward the front of the net. Comes to Sophie Hawkinson, a shot and a goal. Hashka couldn't clear. Ball came right to Sophie Hawkinson. And the senior with her second goal in the half, second of the night. And it's 5-0.
That's called being at the right place at the right time. All she had to do was redirect it. Here it is again. Nice deep kick. Here's a header. Boom, middle of the air. And you can see Henderson going, wow. Here's a header. Ball never touched the ground. Yeah, look at Anderson going, wow. Not a prayer to get that one.
Hawkinson's second tonight, 7th of the season.
Zeta shoots it up front.
Ball going deep. Takeaway, Hawkinson. Now it's Voss.
And I think we have a foul on Wayzata. And unless I missed my guess, that is the first foul against Wayzata in the second half.
You know, we talked about right at the top Hawkinson the first time we mentioned her that she's going to play basketball in college. And Tony Pesnicker talked to us about her physicality, which you need in soccer. You can't have all your players be like that. You need, obviously, a combination of finesse and physicality. And she has both, but it's nice to have those players that can get a body on the ball and on the offensive end and not get muscled out of the way without committing a foul, right?
Right.
And she brings that to the table for Wayzata soccer, no doubt.
Right. Has the physical structure, but also the finesse to go with it.
It's Maroon trying to get free here. Timely takeaway for Hopkins. And too far out of play. There's Eckert tried to catch up to it, but couldn't. Six minutes to go in the match. So we'll come all the way back to Alvarez. To midfield where Hopkins played it, but if he had a foul there, didn't see the signal or what happened, but it'll be a free kick coming here for Wayzata. Brinza will launch it deep. Skips all the way through. Voss couldn't quite get a shot on net, but that was well played by Ella Brinza. Almost connected to Carolyn Voss in the pass, but didn't quite get there, or didn't get much on that ball, and it came to Anderson in net. That's touched by Hopkins. Throw in for Bloom. Quick pass. Trying to get it to Zuber from Welliver. Was that a throw in? Sophie Hawkinson getting it into Paige Welliver. Gerber. Blocked, cleared. Ball spins free. Brinza will feed it off. Left side, Lila Hawkinson. Marked up there by Houston, but moves away from her. And ahead, trying to get a foot on the ball there was Harper DeVries. Excuse me, Mary Odell there. Now a shot away, and Anderson knocks it down. Busy night for the junior between the pipes for Hopkins. Got the goal kick away.
Yep, she's been busy.
There's Sophie Hawkinson. It's past the defender. Cross out in front. All the way through when it comes to Maroon. Maroon dropping it back. Lila Hawkinson now. Thought she might have had an opening there, but instead goes back with the pass instead. Hawkinson, good pass off to her right to Beal. Front of the net, Anderson comes up with the stop. Silver didn't get much on that ball to get a shot away, and Anderson right there for it. Behind Smith and played by Wayzata's Beal. And Beal will drop it back to Alvarez.
Again, moving the ball back and forth. Before they send it up front.
Bloom. Still short passing here, Brinza. Lila Hawkinson. Turning is Voss. And cleared by the Royals, but not out. Back it comes to Hawkinson. She'll launch it toward the net, and the save made by Anderson.
That was the 20th shot taken in the second half. Looking over at Willie Markham's score sheet, there's a lot of numbers there.
He's been busy. A minute to go in the match. Goes out of bounds off a Fowler of Hopkins. Throw in for Bloom. Cleared left side, now to play again. Sophie Hawkinson drops it back to Brinza. Lyle Hawkinson. Gerber and cleared out.
Wayzata showing why they're so highly ranked in the state. Great ball control, lots of offense. Made no mistakes anywhere in the entire match. Hopkins, they stuck around in the first half. In the second half, Wayzata just took control, got those shots on net that they were not getting in the first half, and ran away with it.
One goal in the first half by Sendon, but then Wayzata adding 4 in the second half to make it 5-0. With the win, the Trojans improved to 13-1-1 on the season. They'll be the #1 seed for Section 6-3A. Hopkins drops to 4-10 as we head to the postseason. Thanks so much for watching, and for Sig Lagery and all of our crew, I'm John Jacobson. Final score again tonight from Hopkins High School. Wayzata girls win it over Hopkins, 5-0, the final. Good night from Hopkins High School.